If you're looking for the right time to get back into the gym, what better time than fall? It's a time to create a new routine and establish healthy eating habits. And for some tips, we're joined by Barrett Henson from Berkley Fit Body Boot Camp. Thanks a lot for coming in. Really appreciate this.
Dude, thanks for having me. Love this stuff.
Well, you know, I just mentioned fall's the best time to get back into working out. I'm going to ask you, the expert, why? Why fall?
Man, fall's big. And just we go back to school, first and foremost. Like, kids are getting back. Teachers, parents, the entire community is kind of getting back, right? So everyone's starting something. It's like, why shouldn't you? Because all of a sudden there's this group accountability. Your kids have a new routine. You as a teacher or maybe a professional, you have a new routine just at home. So why not take the time right now? Because everything's going to change from summer. So take the time right now to intentionally change that. And when you do, all of a sudden you're creating what you want, not being reactionary to what just happens. So that's a huge opportunity right away.
Yeah, so a lot of this and working out and sticking to it is habit forming, right?
Oh, for sure. It's habits, they drive behavior. Just think about brushing your teeth and putting on, I guarantee you probably put your shoes and your socks on the same way, right foot, left foot, or however that happens. Again, we're gonna make a habit. It's a matter of, are you going to create that yourself or are you gonna be reactionary towards it? And for working out, the easiest ones that I like to look at, or the most important, is it needs to be attractive and it needs to be sustainable. And what do I mean by that? Is like, hey, are you going to be around a community or people who are going to help positively influence you to do that? And when you have that, all of a sudden, that little voice inside your head that says, hey, maybe I can take today off. You're like, no, because Chris is depending on me, or Barrett's depending on me, or whoever it is, I'm going to show up. And all of a sudden, your behavior, just by that little bit of positive peer pressure, you will start making better choices, better habits, and you'll reinforce them. But you also need to start small. And I think that's a big thing that kind of, some people think, oh, I need to go run this marathon. It's like, no, how about we start at a half mile and then build from there?
Yeah, the community you surround yourself with is so important. Also, diet is very important.
Big time.
Tell us about some habits maybe or some simple tips people can do to improve their diet.
Oof, man, it's really challenging, right? One of the biggest things I like to say is, are you really hungry? And that's a question. And more,
Much temptation.
It's everywhere, right? So, hey, take a glass of water. Why don't you wait 15 minutes? If you're still hungry, then go from there. And that's one thing that I say, just in, to curb behavior.
Yeah.
But big time, one of the things, whole foods for sure, it's going to be better. And prioritize protein. When you're in a healthy, your body needs to sustain muscle. Protein is the way that it does that. It replenishes muscle fibers. It helps keep you healthy. And that muscle, that's what helps drive your metabolism. So, you want to make sure you have a high metabolism, feeling better. Like, prioritize your protein. That's a good thing to do.
All right, tell us how the boot camp can help with all of this.
Oh man, like wrap it all into one, right? Accountability. I think that's the biggest thing that we do. At the end of the day, we are a self-development program. We just happen to deliver kick butt workouts, right? So we're going to be around you. We're going to encourage you to not only have those healthy habits, but we're also going to make sure that our exercise science programming fits that bill to encourage muscle development, muscle growth, lean muscle, which boosts your metabolism. And when you're getting around a group of people who are going toward that same positive goal, man, you just want to be part of it. Kind of like the Tigers we were just talking about.
That's right.
You just want to be a part of that juju, You're like, you're feeling energy, right?
Yeah.
And I think that's a very, very powerful thing with habits and just behavior in general.
So quickly, best way for people to get in touch with you if they want to get into the boot camp?
Oh man, we are located in downtown Berkley. Love the place, absolutely. Reach out to us, info@berkleyfitbody.com. We are at 11.5 mile Catalpa and Coolidge, and it is just an amazing place, amazing culture. And reach out to us. We'll give you 2 free weeks to try us out. That's a big thing. Hey, I'm going to reduce the barrier to enter. So hey, why don't you come on in and we'll show you a great time? Because at the end of the day, it needs to be sustainable, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to create an environment that'll help you choose that path of sustainability.
2 free weeks. Barrett, thanks a lot for dropping by.
Pleasure.
Really appreciate it.